Everyone, Johnny here. Today in this session we will try to learn about how to develop a spinner wheel using JavaScript and CSS. We should be able to generate a spinner wheel using JavaScript. So let us write the code for it. I have taken a new file. In this I am trying to write a class wheel. In this wheel I am trying to take one more class name. We have taken a wheel and a C. Let me write the CSS for it. I just want to keep all the properties for us. I have taken a universal selector. In this universal selector we are trying to write the properties. First one, box size, padding. If you are aware of the CSS properties, it will be very easy for us to understand basic CSS properties like positions, margin, padding, outline, flex and all. Now in this we have a class name called wheel. For this wheel I have given some height and width. Position relative, height would be of 500 pixel and width would be of 500 pixel. I am just trying to take the height and width of the outer div. In this I have taken one more div, that is div name as SA. In order to convert a square into a shape, we will use border radius. So here also I am trying to take the width 100%, height 100%, 100%. In this I should able to get some property for this. Position, it will be based upon this element and no element will be able to try to fit in it. Border radius, I just want to make sure give some border radius of curve shape and I want to get some color to it. 8 pixel solid black. Let me take this color. We got black color, but I want this to the center of the page. I am trying to write a body. Inside this body, flex, align item center, justify content center. So we are trying to display this to the center of the page. Now in this I should able to get this parts, equal parts. In order to get this equal parts, I am trying to divide this into 4 equal parts. I am trying to divide this SA into 4 equal parts. So in this I am trying to write first one, div class equals to SA1, like first in this span tag, in this span tag, class equals to SPA. Now the same thing we have taken for SPA, SP, A and the B here, C here and D here. We will understand like why we are taking this. So we got this in the way, span and all. Now I want to make sure I will write some properties for this SPA. Inside this SPA I will mention the part. Inside this SPA I will try to write some part. So let me write width. So where it is mentioned, SPA is mentioned inside span. Okay, for this also I will write some properties. For span, width 50%, height 50%, See, because most of this part is related to CSS, we need to understand like how it goes. Inline block, where it have the properties of left, right and top and bottom, but not in new line. Position absolute. Now in this SPA, in order to get this shape, I am trying to use this URL, like this path, where for example, see here, I can generate this path. If I can generate this path, I will get this shape. Instead of writing the hard code, we have a property of CSS clip path. You can just copy this line, and you can just paste it here. See, I'm trying to give some color for it. Background color green. I have given some color to it. Background color as green. Can you see here? We got green color. So we got a shape also. The website is this one. You can just use this, and you can use clip path. For this, see here, as it is of different size, I have made a size of this in a handy 0, 92% and 100% and 50%. See, as I have already done with the part of the CSS, like I'm trying to take it manually, but you need to make sure that you can define your own sizes. So we got this thing, but I should able to get some below to it, right? So I'm trying to write top 120 pixel, left 0, we got it in this way. But I should not get something like this, in the sense, for SPA we have written, for only SPA we have written SPB, SPC, SPD. So I am trying to take the same thing, SPB, SPC, SPD. I can rename this B, C and D. So we will have different properties here, right? So for this SPB, I have taken sizes in this way: 100%, 92%, comma 0 and 50. So we should not remember this properties. It will be, we will get this properties based upon the values we have adjusted. So for SPB, 100, 92, 0, 50 and 108, and the top is 120 and right is 0. Top is here, and I'm trying to write, instead of left I'm writing here right. So can you see here, we got this one. So in order to get the next shape, so this is the shape where we have generated from that URL. We can take any of the sizes, any of the shapes. 0%, now 8%, next one is 100, next one is 92, sorry, it's a 92. Only for this sizes we will get some difficulty in understanding it, because it will be automatically regenerated based upon this values. SPC, now the bottom is 0 and the left is 120. Let me write left is 120 here. Okay, we got this values. Now I want the last one, SPD. For SPD, again we are trying to change the values: 50%, 100%, 92%, 0, 8% and 0. So these are the values which we have generated using the shapes, but I want this to this value. So I have written left 120 pixel, and top would be 0, and the top would be of 0. So let us see here, we got in this way. But see, we got this one. I should able to get the same thing for here also, 1, 2, 3, 4. In order to get that, what I have done, we will write, see here we got this one, SPA, SPD, and let me close this div also, right? Now it is fine. Now I want the next one, I want the next part is the same equal parts to the down. So let me copy the same part. I'm trying to mention it as sp2. Okay, we got 2 for this sp2 sa2. See here, we got this one in this way. I just want to make sure it should able to convert in the form of some. I just want to rotate it so that it will adjust in the leftover part. Here I am trying to write height would be of 100% and same width would be of 100%. I'm just trying to rotate the same properties, same values I have taken. I'm just trying to rotate it. Transform, rotate minus 136 degree. See here, we got this. So we got all the parts, but I just want to change the color so that it gets good appearance. See, if we change some small degree value also, it will not give the required value. So see here, now we got, due to some degree value we are getting some gap here, nothing more. Now I should not get this outer body. So in order to make that, I am trying to write overflow hidden, in the sense what are the value it has been outside. Sorry, not here. It should be written where? It should be written in SA. Okay, yes, where is SA? Yes. Now see, we got it. Now we got a circle and this. Now I should able to get these numbers. In order to get these numbers, inside this I am trying to write a strong tag 10, strong tag close. I just want to write all the odd values here, 30 and strong tag close. Here again a strong tag 50 and strong tag close. Here again strong tag 70 and strong tag close. Here we are trying to write the same values again. Now strong tag 20 and strong tag close. Sorry, I am repeating it again and again. Just write the values, nothing more. See, in order to get the values on that box, I am trying to write this thing, random values. 80. Okay, we got it, but the values are not visible. For this I am trying to write this colors, the shape again. It is SC2, right? What is the tag we have used? Inside span, it is strong, span and strong. For this we are trying to write the properties now. Width 65 pixel, height 65 pixel, line height 65 pixel. Next one, border radius, in order to get the shape, curve shape, 50%, the circles. Next one, font size, some 24 pixel. Next one, text align center. Next one, background color, it is #white. Next one, position absolute. Next one, top and left, the values. Now let me check this. We got these values. Now we got the width, the values and all. Now I want to transform this. Translate the values to -50%, comma -50%. We got it. Now I just want to make sure I should it's enough. Like as of now it is enough. Now we got this color inside the span, the strong tag. Now I should able to get, nothing more is left. Just we should able to get the wheel, in the sense we should, when I click on this, it should able to rotate inside. So for that I am trying to write a rotate wheel, in the sense the part I'm trying to mention a button here. Button class equals to rotate wheel. Let me write all in caps. Rotate wheel. And onclick equals to some function in order to perform this. Magic wheel. So I will try to define the functionality in JavaScript. So I will write rotate here and button tag close. So for the same button I will write the function here, function magic wheel. So we will write the functionality in order to get rotate, in order to rotate this. So now we got this thing. So let me get the button in the center. So in order to get the button to the center, we will write these properties. What is the class name we have taken? Rotate wheel. Okay, rotate wheel. Sorry, it is rotate wheel. Oh my god, rotate wheel. Rotate wheel. Rotate wheel. So for this rotate wheel, position absolute, top 50%. I'm sorry for this, it is getting stuck. Next one, left 50%. Okay, next one, translate -50, -50%, in order to get that rotate button. Now width would be of 80 pixel, height would be of 80 pixel. In order to get that rotate height and width, and in order to get the curve shape, in order to get the center of the page also, and border would be of 4 pixel solid. Some color code I have written. Okay, one F2. We have written 4 pixel here. Now in this, after 4 pixel, we will write background color. Background color would be of, next one I am trying to write color of this would be and box shadow. Let me don't write box shadow as of now. Font weight bold. Oh my god, it is typing. Font type bold, and cursor pointer, like in order to indicate it, pointer. Let me write. We got it. So whenever I'm trying to hover on it, I should able to get some like icon, like buzzer. So I'm trying to write, for suppose if it is active, I'm trying to use a pseudo class where if it is active, in the sense when someone hovers on it, it should able to enlarge. Font size okay. See, we got in this way because we have written active in this, so the font size, everything is going to increase in the same way, like how we got in this way. But the functionality left is it should able to rotate. In order to rotate this, we will try to write some random values, like we will have some basic concept of this. I'm trying to take a random value of and variable b equal to 999. In this, variable degree is equal to math.floor, as we have discussed in the previous project sessions as also about this math and random and all these values. In this random, I am trying to take a star, the random value with x minus b plus y. So we got a random values in this. So we got a random value. Where should I be able to display this? I should able to display this, and it should able to rotate also, right? Document dot get element by id. I am trying to read an element here. In the sense, whenever I am trying to read this element, like when which element should able to rotate here, on what degrees it should able to rotate. So style equals to, sorry, we are trying to write as CSS. In the first session we have discussed about the first project, we have discussed about the CSS rotate. So based upon this random values, it will try to give us some value here. Rotate. So we got some values here. Rotate some degrees. So in this we got some values where it will be stored in this, but I have written some essay here. What does it mean? So when the user has clicked, it should able to perform this complete in the form of a animation. So I am trying to write essay here, nothing more. So whenever I am trying to click on it, see, is it able to perform some action? No, because whenever we have written, we should able to write the CSS property for the complex. See, as we have done this with thing, it is getting clumsy, nothing more. Console, no errors in this. Let me close this part. Let me minimize this. So we got in this, we got a circle here. It should able to rotate. In order to rotate it, I will write the properties of CSS, that is the animation properties. I am trying to pass some value. I am trying to get it. Here we will write the values here. Where is this? For wheel we will write the properties like this in order to get transformed. So whenever the values has been adjusted, we should able to get for something in this complete wheel in this format, and SA would be the height, width and this property, and in this I will write the transition properties. Transition all is 5 seconds. Now we are not getting it. So next one, we got a span here. Span the values of each and every part. Clip path is next one. We have written about this translate. Next one for the rotate wheel, and next one for the active. Now it should able to rotate it. In order to rotate this value, we have written something called SA here. ID equal to SA. It is not able to execute. So y is not defined. Okay, here what are the value we have taken? The y is not defined here. Somewhere we have taken y. There is no y here. It is b. So we didn't get. Now again we have some issue in this. inspect, cancel. Y is not defined. Where did we write y? Where we have written y? There is no y here. It is getting too slow to respond. We have written a degree here. Sorry, we have passed this DGRE. We have written spell wrong. We got it. Now it is able to move. Can you see? Now it is able to move. If I click on it, so we haven't passed this value, nothing will. But whenever it stops, it should able to get some indication, right? In order to get that indication, I have written some icon here. We are about to write an icon and we will wind it up. So in order to write that icon, in order to get that icon, I have taken an images folder and small image. In images folder, I have taken some arrow image. I will try to display the same thing here. I should able to display the same image beside this wheel. So I'm trying to write wheel after. Like we have pseudo elements like before, after and all these things. Here we are trying to use after. In this after, position absolute, content, in the sense the value what we want to write. For example, if I want to place some hyphen, dot or something, we can use. In the similar way, we are trying to use the same value, 32 pixel. So it is one of the most easiest way to do when compared to other challenges. Like in order to, it is a simplified version of spinner wheel, img arrow dot png, in the sense no repeat, the image will not be repeated if it is small. Next one, based upon the width and height of it, background size would be of 32 pixel, and right to the right of this 30 pixel. See, it is not recommended to use the same properties what we have written. You can write any of the properties which you are comfortable with, and this is only for the purpose of practice. Translate y minus 50%. Now let us see. I just want to refresh this page and see the icon. So we didn't get any icon here. File, save. We don't have any icon or what? Inspect, console. The image is not found. Okay. Failed to load the image. We got it. See here, once I have clicked on it, we got 70. Once again I will try to click. See, we can come to like whether it is stopping exactly at the same position or 20. So this is how we have done with the spinner wheel. We just need to remember that based upon the degrees and based upon this value, it will be able to change. So this is only the logic which we have written in this and the CSS part. So if you have any queries in this, you can just drop us a mail or comment below this video, and you have the complete JavaScript tutorials in the description part from the day one, and coding challenges and the most commonly asked interview questions. Thank you.